Hey there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer, or the kids' room, or the garage, or someone else's desk. I don't know. Anyway, I am glad that you are here. This is for the narrative lectionary, and we are looking at Nicodemus. We're looking at Nick at Night. We're looking at, that dates us a little bit, doesn't it? But we're looking at this dialogue between Jesus and Nicodemus, and and John 3:16. When we read this text and we hit John 3:16, people are like, yep, that's where they stop. Anyway, that's a very powerful verse, and that's the springboard verse that I'm looking at. And we are, this is for the 23rd of January, and that means that we are about 2 to 3 weeks away from, maybe 4 weeks away from Valentine's Day. But that also means that the Dollar Tree and other stores have been stocked with Valentine's Day stuff since Christmas. So it's out there. If you actually wait till Valentine's Day, half of the stuff is gone anyway. So you can go to the Dollar Tree, you can go to the dollar store, you can go to Kroger's, Safeway, wherever, and they've got Valentine's Day stuff. And so one of the things that I'm looking at is, I remember an old Simpsons episode where Ralphie is giving Lisa a Valentine's Day. And on the Valentine's card, it has a bee. And it's, "Be mine." Get it? There's a bee on it. "Be mine." And so the springboard is to find something like that. Will you be my Valentine? Be mine. That individual, you're going to give this card to somebody. If you're married, you can talk about giving a card to your spouse. If you can talk about when you were a kid and you gave Valentines to the kids in the class, and that you had your box and you could put them in. Maybe decorate a Valentine's Day box. And it's not Valentine's Day, but I used to have these boxes where we'd cover them with tinfoil. Tinfoil made the best decorations for those boxes, didn't they? With a little slit on the top, a lot of tinfoil, and maybe 1 or 2 oddly colored and cut out hearts. I was not into the arts and crafts is not the gift that God gave me. So we make this box and talk about how all of this is about talking about to one another, the individual, about expressing love. And you've got these Valentine's Day cards. And so the springboard or the connection is that we say to one another, and we say to maybe a particular person, "I love you." In this text, in John 3:16, God is giving a Valentine's Day gift, giving the ultimate gift of love to the entire world. For God so loved the world that God gave God's Son, that the Christ came, that the ultimate gift in our faith story, and that Martin Luther called it the gospel in miniature, which is great. And actually, gospel in miniature. You could also talk about miniatures, and I think I actually have a children's sermon where I talk about the neatest thing about miniatures is these small little all the details. Like on the details on this miniature, they've got ripped abs. Look at that. Anyway, so the details on the miniature, that the gospel in miniature is that God loves us, and God doesn't only love you, and God does not only love me. God does love you, and God does love me, but God loves, and I said but, I'm going to remove that. God loves you, and God loves me, and God loves the world. That God's Valentine's is much broader than anything that we can come up with. So anyway, that's the springboard, that's the connection. I'm hoping it can be useful for you in your own children's sermon. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is for January 23rd. This week is my birthday, January 22nd. I'm going to be 50. Can you believe it? Wow, it's amazing. Yeah. It's good stuff, though, isn't it? Blessings be on you in your congregation. We have now pulled back and closed our building for about 4 weeks. So it's that, we're here again, but we're keeping our neighbors safe. Be safe, be well, and know that you're rocking it. All right, peace. We'll see you next week.